Hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on the big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. Hey, you guys, how's it rolling? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. Let's talk about some things. It's going to work the way that it always works. I'm going to shuffle and pray. I'm going to lay out a whole bunch of cards. I will thoroughly confuse you for a good solid minute while I sew together a story. If you're coming back to the channel, come on in. You know exactly what to expect. Snuggle up to this table right here and let's talk about some things. As always, it's about you, because of you, and wouldn't be without you. Everybody subscribe because it makes me happy and it helps me to keep motivated to do YouTube videos. There is a super thanks button that you can smash anytime you want to, and if you hang around to the end of the video, I will tell you all about my book, The Ultimate Step-by-Step Guide to Your Spiritual Awakening. Hey, Taurus, how's it going, man? This is Dana. Let's do a reading for Taurus. Yeah, let's do a reading for Taurus. I didn't put one out for you last week because, quite frankly, I was just overwhelmed. And I don't want to put a reading out for my tribe if my energy isn't right? So here we go. Here is your reading, Taurus. Let's do it. Spirit, Source, Universal Energy. I have the collective of Taurus with me, Spirit, and Taurus wants to know what you know. What do you know about this particular Taurus, and what do they need to know and understand about themselves, their lives, and their futures? Spirit, what's coming towards Taurus? What do they need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to? And how do they navigate everything for their very best and highest good? Please tell me where that stopping point is for Taurus. I will cut 3 times and I'll pull straight from the top. Please use me as a clean and clear vessel to not only interpret these messages, but to explain them as well. Please tell me where that stopping point is. I'll cut 3 times, and I will pull straight from the top, Spirit, straight from the top. Where is that stopping point? Right there for Taurus. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Bottom of the deck, the Prince of Swords. Y'all saw that fall out there, right? Prince of Swords, 4 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the Hierophant, and Death. Wow, that'll make hella sense to you guys in a second. Makes hella sense to me right now. First card out is the World in Reverse. Alrighty, so the stuck in some way. The 4 of Wands, the breadbasket of your life. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse, unmet expectations. And the 6 of Cups, family, home, nostalgia, memories. We have the Princess of Swords, 2, the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. No, the Prince of Pentacles in the upright. The 8 of Cups. So long, steady, stable, walking away from something. The 7 of Swords in the center of the reading. And then Judgment, some kind of decision. The 4 of Cups in reverse. Emotionally apathetic. All right, Taurus. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Coming out of the cold, perhaps. 10 of Swords in reverse. A renewal of a mindset. The Ace of Swords, some clarity. The 10 of Cups in reverse. And the Chariot. Okay. Chariot to the Queen of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Cups. The 3 of Swords in reverse. And the Star. Look at that. The Sun. Fabulous. The Moon. Yep. All right, you guys, let's make some sense out of all of this. What is up for this particular Taurus? What is happening here? So the World in reverse, it's the first card out. It sets the tone for everything. Tell me, please, about the World in reverse. What is this about? Stuck. Can't move forward. Repeated cycles. Judgment. requiring some kind of decision. Look to the Queen of Swords. Interesting. All right, you guys, so this is what's happening here. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. So. The world in reverse. This particular Taurus is at the end of a cycle. They need to close it down, but they're not wanting to close it down. They want the situation to perpetuate. And the World card says that it's time. You have all of the tools and the resources that you need from your life up to this point to close down the current standing cycle of your life and step into the new cycle of your life. But this particular Taurus is resistant. Judgment. There's a calling. You have a calling. You have movement inside of your soul. You have things that need to be done. But you are resisting making the decision that activates the trigger. Conscious, cognitive, serious decision needs to be made in this situation because you have things to do. And the Queen of Swords comes on top of it and says it's time to get your mind in the game. It's time to think about logical, practical, serious aspects of your future. Because this Taurus just wants to keep going in this cycle. They don't want to stop the cycle. What's the cycle? Well, the Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You happen to be very, very content and comfortable somewhere. You do. You happen to be very content and comfortable. Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles is also representative of a title that you hold. So somewhere in your life, you are in perhaps a living situation. Maybe you live with your kids. Maybe you live in a household that is very, very busy. Perhaps you live someplace that is comfortable for expenses. Something about where you live needs to change. And this particular Taurus doesn't necessarily want to change it. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse talks about can't work on it, can't work it out, can't build it. So this particular Taurus is, look, Six of Cups, is in a comfortable position. But this comfortable position is not allowing the new phase of your life to take root. True. The Eight of Cups in reverse, this particular Taurus deep down inside knows this. They know that they need to change their situation, but they don't. And the Seven of Pentacles comes on top of it and says, take a step back and look at how you're growing the seeds of your life. We need to get a new plan going on here. We need new movement from you. The Princess of Swords. There is going to be an opportunity. There's going to be some kind of communication. King of Wands, that points you in the direction that you are supposed to go. King of Wands is about success, conquering, right? Having the desire to branch out and find new territory. There's going to be some kind of communication that is going to secure the opportunity for you to leave your current living situation and move into, literally and figuratively, the new phase of your life. The Four of Wands. This communication is going to be about a place to live. It's going to be about where it is that you hang your hat and rest your head. So the whole top row is about the universe telling you that you need to get motivated to change your very comfortable situation. And there is going to be a divinely orchestrated opportunity that presents itself for you to do that. But the problem is the Prince of Pentacles right here. The problem is, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, is that this particular Taurus is quite comfortable being where they're at. Yep. The Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something where there can no longer be fulfillment. Wherever you are right now is filled to the brim and nothing else can be added to it. And they need you to change some things about your internal workings so your external environment can be produced for you to carry forward in your journey. Six of Wands in reverse, a lack of success, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, an inability to grow, an inability to harness new opportunities. Number one, it's saying that this particular Taurus might not pay attention to this offer up here of some kind of movement in their life because they're very content where they are. And the Six of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse says you can't continue your work where you are. Perhaps you live in some place with, like I said before, people, family, motion, commotion, and you can't get your work done. Perhaps the family atmosphere is distracting you from focusing on your own personal growth, your professional growth, growing your bank account, growing your money. There is some aspect of the environment that this Taurus surrounds themselves with, I almost said itself, themselves with, that is not conducive or productive to growing new things. Seven of Swords in the center of the reading, and you're cheating yourself. You think you have all of this fulfillment, but universal order is saying that there is more. There's more that needs to be done. Look, Judgment, the calling. There is a calling on your life, a calling on your career, a calling for you to grow and expand. And the Seven of Swords in the center of the reading is about you ignoring that. It's about you screwing yourself over because you're not listening to the movement that's happening inside of you and around you. The Nine of Wands, resilience and persistence, right? Pushing forward. You're like, no, this is fine. This is good. I can work around all of this. I can work around the commotion. I can work around my grandkids. I can work around babysitting my daughter's dogs. I can work around the comings and the goings of the people in my house. I can work around the construction. I can work around all of it. No, you can't. Somehow, some way, this particular Taurus needs to find a new sense of comfort and a new sense of peace. Look, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because universal order can't take place. The growth that needs to happen for you, Taurus, can't take place if your free will is not participating in it. And this Taurus's free will is quite content right where they are. Five of Wands. This is the conflict around you, whatever that is. Maybe you live someplace where the neighbor's dog barks all day, every day, and you can't make your phone calls. Perhaps you have to hide in your closet to talk on the phone because you don't want your family to know your business. Perhaps you're dating someone and you have to keep it a secret because if it's not a secret, everybody in your household is going to get up in your business. Perhaps you're dating someone and you can't bring them home to your house because it's chaos. To the Ten of Wands. And you just continue to carry the burden because there is some kind of sense of comfort for you here. Judgment says there needs to be a decision to allow growth to happen in your life. To the Four of Cups in reverse, because you're emotionally apathetic to the chaos around you. Perhaps you're so used to the chaos that you don't realize that it's chaos. To the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse, sure, is it egocentric, self-centered, narcissistic kind of things? Absolutely. But you see the Emperor in the upright is lesson 4. Lesson 4 is made from lesson 3. That's the Empress. Lesson 3 is made from lesson 2. That's the High Priestess. The High Priestess is made from the Magician. They all lean into each other all the way through the major arcana. The Emperor builds on the outside of his life what it is that he believes on the inside of his life. And what you believe on the inside of your life doesn't match what the outside of your life looks like. And therefore, you're out of control. You're out of control of yourself. You're out of control of your environment. You're out of control all the way around. And because you're out of control, you can't build the next step of your life, which somehow, some way for this Taurus is bringing to the outside world what it is that you have created in your inside world. Your creativity is stifled in this situation. And then the Devil, an attachment that is a restriction to your growth. What is that? Comfort, the comfort zone, the holding of the title. Maybe you think if you left your household, everything would just fall apart. It's the attachment that's the restriction to your growth, and it's toxic by default, toxic to your life. And then we have the Nine of Swords, anxiety and despair. Perhaps someone with the Emperor in reverse that you are living with makes it impossible for you to earn money or make money somehow. Perhaps the situation that you're in is consuming your time and effort. Maybe you're babysitting your grandkids. Maybe you're babysitting your parents. But there's something in your household that is toxic to your personal growth. And that toxic pocket for you is choosing to be comfortable and important over your own personal growth. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse is about coming out of a financial bind. Perhaps you are in this situation because you are in a financial bind. Maybe you have roommates all over the place and you can't get anything done. Perhaps you're sharing bills with someone and it is just a toxic environment, a toxic situation. Maybe you moved in with a random stranger as a roommate situation and they walk around drunk all day. Whatever your situation is, it needs to change, because if you will change the situation, your financial situation will change. Your financial situation will change because if you answer your calling, if you go in the direction of your growth, the universe has your back. But they cannot and will not intervene in your free will. And you will continue to be broke in this situation, if that's what's hitting with you, until you point your will, your free will, towards universal order. Guess what happens when you do? The Ten of Pentacles. This particular Taurus has something cooking on the inside of them, and they are afraid that they can't make it on their own, somehow, some way. In universal order, Source is telling you, if you will trust and surrender, we've got your back. Your future well-being depends upon you stepping out from the comfort zone and being a little scared. Little scared, little fear really wakes you up sometimes, gives you some hustle. Ten of Swords in reverse. There needs to be a new mindset. What's the mindset? Well, the Ten of Swords is about betrayal, deception, stabbed in the back, screwing someone over. Maybe if you left, everybody else is going to have to make up your portion of the rent. Maybe if you left, your roommate's going to have to find a new roommate. Maybe if you left, your husband or your wife is going to have to figure out how to do it by themselves. It's a new mindset. It's the renewal of a mindset that is set in some kind of betrayal, deception, and despair. To Temperance. Temper yourself. You ain't all that important. Temper yourself. Everybody is going to be just fine without you. Temper yourself and stop enabling other people to not be accountable for themselves because you're paying the bills in the house, maybe. Temper yourself. Bring peace to the four elements that makes up human nature. Your mind, your emotions, your sense of well-being, and the things that inspire you. Bring peace to the internal workings of yourself so you can overflow peace unto the external workings of yourself. Ace of Swords. Aha, truthful moments. I see. Light bulb moment. Aha. Ace of Swords is about clarity. Crystal clear clarity. It's about power. It's about breakthroughs. And the Page of Swords is the same communication that's coming up there. Look, to death. There is information that is going to come to you, some kind of communication that is going to give you an opportunity to get out of the situation that you're in. But this particular Taurus is concerned, look, 10 of Cups in reverse. This particular Taurus is concerned that everybody's going to be upset or that they're not going to be fulfilled being on their own or by themselves. Death. This information, this communication is bringing transformation to your life, Taurus. Look, it's on the bottom of the deck too. This is the life-turning opportunity that the universe wants you to grab onto. Chariot in reverse. But this Taurus has the propensity to not engage in this, to maybe not even see it when it happens. Somebody's, you're just in casual conversation somewhere somehow, and somebody says, yeah, I have a studio apartment above my garage that I need to rent out. And if this Taurus is not cognizant of the signs and the synchronicities that are happening around you, which are the breadcrumbs of universal order, this Taurus is going to let it go one in one ear and out the other ear and not even pay any attention to it. When in fact, this is the opportunity that the universe is divinely orchestrating into your life. And the cognizant Taurus is going to say, hey, wait, what? Wait, what? Right? Chariot in reverse. Not putting in the self-control, the willpower, and the determination to do what needs to do. But you see, the Ace of Pentacles in the Chariot says, this is it. This communication that's coming into you, a job offer to move someplace else, maybe far away. Something is coming in for this particular Taurus. If these were your cards, man, we could get right down to the nitty-gritty of things. But it's general. It's like giving a tarot card reading to an auditorium full of people. It was never supposed to be like that. The tarot is an intimate divination tool where the message is meant for the recipient and not for a smear of people. The Chariot says, put in the self-control, the willpower, and the determination to do what needs to be done so the course of your life can unfold before you. The Ace of Pentacles, it's a new opportunity, and it's in your best interest. The Queen of Pentacles, again, to the Five of Wands. But this particular Taurus finds conflict in the idea of moving. Why? The King of Pentacles in reverse to the Two of Cups, to the King of Cups. This particular Taurus is emotionally connected to their situation, and they are trying to control the outcome of their life, but it's not working. You have this thing that you need to get going on, but you can't get it going on where you're going on. The Two of Cups, there is a relationship. The King of Cups, love. Again, family love. Perhaps the people in your environment are telling you, we don't know what we would do without you. We don't know what we would do without you, because they're consuming you. We don't know what we would do without you. But you find some kind of validation and significance in the position that you hold in your current situation. And the Three of Swords in reverse says you got to come to terms with this. Come to terms with the grief and the sorrow and the pain that keeps you from making a move in your life. To the Eight of Wands, and move. Movement, action, change. Your situation needs to change in order for you to step into your personal growth and your spiritual growth. Perhaps you are a spiritual person living with a bunch of heathens and it bothers you. The energy of your home directly affects the output of your life. The Star. Step into your path and your purpose. We want to renew you. We want to bring you the 10 of Pentacles. But you don't believe in your mission, in your purpose, and in yourself enough to have the confidence to know that if Source is divinely orchestrating the steps of your life, that is where you need to go. And you will find safety and security and peace and contentment by following the direction of your higher self. Your ancient soul is telling you that something about your living situation is not conducive to the rest of your life. And this Taurus has got this Taurus has their head in the clouds. The path, the purpose, the sun, success, vitality. See very clearly that the path to happiness, success, and vitality is coming to terms with the Moon card. The Moon is the proverbial struggle of the human being. It's the struggle between your soul and your flesh. It's the struggle between what you know to be true inside of you and what you don't really want to accept as the truth. It's the Achilles heel of every human being. Do you follow what your soul is leading you to do? Your higher self, your ancient higher self that has been here since the beginning of time is trying to guide you in the path of your best and highest good. And you're filled with self-importance for the situation that you're in, and it is invalid. To the Star, again, second time. Your path, your purpose, and the renewal of your life is on the line. Death on the bottom of the deck, and there needs to be an absolute ending. An ending. So there can be a transformation. An ending to what? The Hierophant. The commitment, the ties that bind you to this situation. There needs to be an ending to that. Your current belief system. To the Three of Wands. See the forest through the trees. We need you to get ready. We need you to prepare because there is information, there is communication coming that is going to give you the exact opportunity that you need. Be aware and surrender to the journey. The Nine of Swords, anxiety and despair about the Two of Cups, about breaking some kind of a relationship. And it's you don't have to break it. It's about undoing, releasing some kind of commitment that you have to the situation for your own best and highest good. To the Four of Swords, so again, come to terms with the grief and the sorrow and the pain. Bring stability to your mindset, Prince of Swords, and wrap your mind around this understanding and execute it because there is communication that is going to open the doors for you to have the opportunity to remove yourself from this situation. And it's important for your future, it's important for your life, it's important for your work, it's important for your soul's journey. The time has come for this particular Taurus to step out on their own and be independent and self-sufficient. And that's what these cards have to say for you today. I hope that helps someone. Namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.